back, everyone.
Welcome back. I'm finally taking out this monstrosity of a building I was testing with out here in the lawn.
What were you testing in the lawn?
I was when I originally got Bob set up with that program to make my what do you call it? The space station stuff.
Right.
And I was testing it out here. I left the structure. What are you doing? What are you doing up there?
You know.
Oh, that's where the laser drill is.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you're pissing a straight line to the ground.
Yeah, man. I piss flames.
Come on. Oh, you got some cool little crops out here. I have not come and admired your garden.
Where? What? Who?
I don't know. You got some crops.
What are you talking about?
The crops that you planted?
Aren't those yours?
No? Wait, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
It's been so long. I don't remember.
Yeah,
nothing.
you planted shit. You crazy
yeah,
motherfucker.
I might actually plant those.
I'm innocent.
I'm so tempted to look inside of your little thing and see how much is spread, but I don't know where I can go in without
Here, I'll show you.
exploding it all anymore.
I think it's all spread now, but yeah, come here.
Is it inside or?
Yeah, down here. It's safe to go in. Let's close it up just to be safe, though. But here's what I've been doing, looking in at. Oh god, no. There's a creeper in there. Don't look at him too closely.
Okay. I ducked.
But you can tell that it's all spread because, like, if you look,
Yeah, I can see. I can see the edges of these things. Yeah.
All cursed.
So is this thing just like taking in?
In fact, the easiest way to see is just to come down here now, and we can just see the mobs probably flowing through constantly.
Oops. Get up there. Get up.
Well, there's less mobs flowing than I anticipated, actually. Hi, witch.
She's like, what up? They die pretty slow, huh?
Yeah, I was just realizing that.
The work meter's not doing too much.
I think it's full, isn't it?
It says 0 of 1 for me.
It does, but it's killing them.
It is killing them. The really long idle time.
I don't know that you can make it any faster, honestly, though.
That creeper's probably gonna live forever, I thought, but he died. Yeah, cool. This is what you need in a real world, but you can only get it with a sacrifice. Okay, out the corner. All these slimes are all over all of a sudden. I remember when I searched for hours for a slime.
Yeah, those are the ones that I made or something. I don't remember how those came to be.
Well, this is actually a slime chunk, but you had those torches, those super torches around.
Oh, right. But they still do they still spawn or something?
I mean, they must because that slime just showed up.
Right, but
I don't know. Are those super torches still here?
oh, maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't actually know anymore. Isn't this one right here?
I don't know where right
no,
here
that's
is,
just
but...
that's just a torch. No, never mind.
Hold on. I know where you had hidden one over here because I remember I tried to find them and get rid of them when I was trying to do my initial mob farm. But I think you had like 6 of them around this place. And I couldn't find them all, so then I just put them back. Oh, here's one. There's one on the back. I see it. Magnum torch. There's the giant condom of torches. Okay. What was I trying to do here? I need to get my chocobos their little house.
I'm going to replace all the fucking. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna replace all the camera things. All the, yeah, nothing. I'm gonna replace that
Replace
off.
all the cameras off the item dock.
Yes.
Yes, please do. Okay, let's see. This needs to move. Ugh. God,
Okay, it's doing a thing now.
I hate
Forever.
space, man. I hate it. I hate it. I hate space in the space station.
So do you have enough oxygen for both of us forever now?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Okay.
'Cause
and how do I tap into that?
it's just on. You'll need to create 2 different tesseracts. Oh my god. Okay, I'm drifting away forever. Hold on. I'll tell you in a minute when I get back down to my tesseract.
Can't think and move.
Well, I'm just watching it go away from me. Because I don't remember exactly how I had set up. It was like an input was coming from O2, liquid O2 or something like that, and an output was going to empty O2 canisters, I believe. Back down. Okay, here we go. So, to an oxygen storage module, you will have 2 tesseracts. One of them is going... Oh, it says coming from liquid O2 Mars, even though it's not Mars anymore. Going into the top, and out of it with a servo is going to be empty O2. Because it sends the empty canisters back to get refilled up. So it sadly is a 2 tesseract system, but you put 2 tesseracts and you have oxygen forever.
All right, I'm gonna go up there and try to do it, and if I do it wrong here.
Let's see. I need to get these guys moved over. I mean, you can come up to my space station. Look at it.
No, I understand what you're saying. I was, yeah. If I build it wrong. That.
Should I build this thing to all the way over here? There we go. Okay. So this is going to be my new door. My brand new door. No, that is the wrong stone.
Make tesseracts.
Are you out of them?
Yeah.
There we go. That now makes this even. And now let's rehook this baby up. Do you actually have a big shelter up there?
It's decent sized.
I couldn't remember how much you actually built into.
I didn't actually close it in though. I just started because I was making the farm first. Was where I was at for the chocobos.
Gotcha. So let's see. How did... Sealable oxygen pipe or sealable heavy aluminum wire. I just ripped these things out and I already forgot how I had them going. That one on one side, oxygen on the other. Okay. So if you go there... I like how I concentrate. I get super quiet.
I was listening back to our episodes the other day, and we both do that when we get very quiet, and like we used to talk more, you and I.
It's just we've lost the pizzazz, Guude.
Mm-hmm.
We just aren't good enough for each other anymore.
So how fun was it moving?
Oh, it was phenomenal. Loved it.
The best day of my life,
Every
I tell you.
fucking minute. God, it was so. I don't know how bad it's been where you are. We have had a
Oh, it's the worst.
record-breaking
It's
heat.
the worst.
Yeah, record-breaking heat of 100-degree days for multiple days in a row. I guess they said it was like the 70s was the last time they had 3 or more consecutive days in a row of 100-degree days, and that's of course when I was moving.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's how it works, right?
So yeah, needless to say, it was not so pleasant. So there we go. There's that. And I just, in general, I hate moving. So now, today, we officially finished and moved the last pieces of stuff out of the other place, which was just a couple, like, random things that were still sitting around. And we're basically living out of boxes.
Yeah, I love that when you first move, you got the a while just boxes.
Yep. That's all it is, just boxes. See, you have that. Okay, they both now have power. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely never want to move again, but I know it's not going to be that long before we do move again. This was not a permanent. That's the nice thing about the house that we bought is we bought a house that we know is an investment property. So we move out of the city eventually. We're going to keep the property because we'll easily be able to rent it, which is nice.
So you're not. So what the house you bought isn't your final. This isn't your final form.
It's not the final resting place, no.
Oh.
No, we will one day move out of the city and move into the into the country somewhere. I never
Get a
wanted to
rocker.
be and do what? Become a rocker?
I said get a rocker, for your porch.
Yes, get a rocker for the porch. Get a shotgun that we hold on to from the rocker all the time. A spittoon.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I mean, all the requirements of such things. Okay, this is weird. I started breaking down my airlock seal, and the airlock door itself stayed there.
I've seen that before.
Oh, that was weird. Okay, now it's gone. I mean, what is your goal? Are you going to stay in the area that you're at? Like, you have family history and
family history.
Well,
you know what? You have family history too, Joe.
I mean, I've heard there's some family or something around somewhere, my lineage in the world, but I mean, your area is like a family area, correct?
Yeah, I mean, but they'll all be dead within 5 years. I'm pretty sure.
But I mean, it's a place you plan on staying, not just because of you, but because it's the family's been there for generations.
Yeah, I
or
mean,
something like that, right?
Well, a while. I mean, they moved here from Pennsylvania. I mean, after they immigrated from Poland, moved down here. I mean, they lived in Pennsylvania first, and then, well, half of them did, the Polish people, and then my grandma's not Polish.
I lost one of my air sealers. No.
So yeah, partial, part of the family, but I mean, own everything here. It's not like I mean, but I guess I could move somewhere if I wanted to, but I wouldn't want to live anywhere that's the city or anything. So I already live in the country, which is basically what you're talking about. Your aspirations are
Right. Yeah. Eventually, I definitely want to move to the country. I miss living in Michigan. I loved living in Michigan. I just like the ability to have skiing, snowboarding, outdoors, summer, winter, all of the options. Whereas in DC, I don't really have that. So I definitely want to move out of here. I'm not necessarily married to going back to Michigan, though I would really like to, because that's where I grew up and that's where my quote unquote history is, but it's not really much of a history. My family's, in Michigan, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Not, generations upon generations of the Sano family being from a certain place that I have to like hold on to or anything like that. But I never planned on being in the city for nearly as long as I am. And I definitely never, ever thought I would buy a house in the city, which I just did. But the one nice thing is, with the economy the way it is, if you buy a house in the country, you might be stuck with it because you might not be able to sell it. People have to be out looking for that specific area to really make a really good sale, whereas DC is always an area that people just want to be. Because of the government, jobs, things like that. It makes people have a need to be here.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
So we felt comfortable even knowing that we weren't going to be here for the rest of our lives, with like the 5-year plan of saying, hey, okay, we will be here for 5 years, and if we decide to rent, we're going to be able to rent without too much of an issue. We hope. That's what we're banking on. How's that?
Right. Never know.
It's true. You never actually know. I mean, if Donald Trump becomes president, everybody might bail out of this place, become Canadian. I have no idea. People might actually embrace it and move in, and we'll have a bunch of people from North Korea and like moving over here to praise Donald Trump. I don't know.
Hope that's what happens for you.
Yes. Kim Jong-un moving next door. Oh, have you ever seen something called the Donald Trump coloring book?
I have not.
I was at a bookstore the other day, and I just looked at a shelf, and I saw the Donald Trump coloring book, and I was like, what is this? And it is the funniest thing I have ever looked at, of just absolute ridiculous pictures of like Donald Trump. It's like written just like drawn just like a coloring book for like it's for kids, but all the pictures have such a deeper meaning. It's like Donald Trump is the Newtonian man is one of the pictures, the one where he's got his arms spread and his legs spread, or the Isaac Newton man. Like, who's that? What's that thing called?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
The guy
there.
where the guy's standing there with his arms up and his leg. It's like Jesus Christ, what is that thing called? It's not a real photo of somebody. It's a drawn.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Where the guy's in like the gyroscope looking thing.
Right.
Isn't it like a Newtonian man or something like that? What is that thing?
It was Isaac Newton that drew
it,
right?
It's called the Newtonian man.
I was going to say, that sounds right.
So it's like a picture of like his face on the Newtonian man. There's one of him playing Battleship with Kim Jong-un. Like it is like there's him dressed up as like Superman in one of the pictures. Like it is just the funniest thing I have ever seen, and I keep wandering around to the same chest, not knowing what I'm really doing here.
I don't know why.
But I got really distracted thinking about this coloring book because I was laughing extremely hard because it was good. It was.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, you should.
Is it like recent or is it?
I just saw it at the bookstore over the weekend, so I'm assuming it either gained popularity during the whole presidential campaign, or it was created because of the presidential campaign. My bet would be creation because of the presidential campaign. Could be wrong. Never know. Let's see. Put you guys in here. Yeah, I highly suggest you check it out. Compressed aluminum and compressed steel.
Everyone said the housing market was shit, and I believe them, but people have been building and selling houses here. They never slowed down.
Really?
Yeah. Like where I live, like I don't know, like the number of subdivisions. I don't know. I guess maybe they slowed down, but there's a lot more. Like there's tons of subdivisions that have been built in the last few years.
And like right in the area where you live.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
I guess that was several years ago when the house market crashed, but in the last like 5 years.
Well, I know Michigan. I guess I relate everything back to Michigan because that's where I'm like from and where I watched crash. It's still not really coming back.
There's this area a ways down the road that they're going to build a subdivision in, and they've just built like they've built the roads and they've put up the street lights, and that's all they've done, and it's been like that for a while now, and it's crazy to look at because it's just like, I don't even know, it's just so strange to see these just like it's just street lights and lights, but there's no houses or anything, you know what I mean? It's just like a subdivision skeleton.
With you could drive down the road as if you lived there, but there's
Right.
just no houses to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
So where you live, where you drive, if you drive on the expressway and stuff, are they lit up?
I don't know.
So I never thought, it was one of those things I never thought to look at before I moved away, because in Michigan pretty much everything's lit up. There's street lights everywhere. Like, probably such a waste of electricity, but there's just constantly street lights. And in the turnpike and stuff, if I drive back to Michigan outside of DC, it is pitch black at night because my headlights are the only thing lighting anything up because they don't have any street lights.
Like, I know, like, when you're coming into town, it's like that, but like the actual interstate, I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I don't really pay that close enough attention.
See, these are the things that my perplexing mind is like, There you go, everybody. Everybody really wanted me to make my airlocks work off of the proximity meter instead of these pressure plates. So I have moved them far enough apart to do so.
Do what?
They wanted my airlocks to work off of the why is this not working? Off of there's a proximity thing inside, like if you're within a meter.
Oh, I see.
And I had them working off of these weird pressure plates, and a lot of people were upset with me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I have fixed such atrocities. It's actually a lot better. I just was pointing out that I did it for the people.
Okay, so I have a Tesseract, and it needs to have... What's coming in? Is it just a tank that's coming in?
It's a tank that's coming in, correct.
And what's it need to go into?
It goes into an oxygen compressor.
Make an oxygen compressor. Oh, I do. I have one in my inner chest. Good. What's it need to be on? Liquid O2 Mars?
Liquid O2 Mars coming in. There we go. So this works.
Item.
I'm going to come up and check out your build. Let's see. Guude station.
What side of the oxygen compressor does it actually come into?
So I actually have them both going in and out of the top. It's a very strange setup that you would not expect to normally work, but it does. Because I think
comes in and out of the top?
Yeah, which is weird because it goes through a servo, like to go in. which you wouldn't think worked.
Oh, apparently it can come in and out of the bottom because there was something in there.
Oh, I mean, that might work too. I think in theory you could go in and out of 2 different sides. I just made mine a little more compact.
God, go down. Please go down.
How do you get under where you at?
The hole in the floor.
Wait, you're trapped in a box. Good.
I said go in the hole in the floor, right where you came in at. It was a hole in the floor.
Oh, wait, there is a hole in the floor. I was like peering at you through the window as if, you know those basements that have those little teeny windows at the top?
Yeah.
Like. There it is. Hey. Except I can't go down this hole. The second I go across it, I start flying around. Oh, you have a lot of oxygen storage modules. I guess that makes sense.
So no oxygen going out of it.
You what?
There's no oxygen actually going out of it.
Well, because right now you have... Oh, wait. You're right. You do have oxygen in there. Oh, you don't have power to it.
Oh, does it need power?
It does need power. How did I power mine? I guess I didn't pay attention. I think I just have a wire running underneath that I like, or to the side that I powered it with independently. Not from another Tesseract. Or one of the... No. One of them has... One of those Tesseracts is hooked up to power as well. So if you just turn the power on and bring power on the side, you'll be able to do it. I just don't remember which one.
I could just fucking place the block right here, but I'm too busy floating around like a damn fool. Okay.
Why are your power broken right here? Why you break this?
That's because the chunk loaded weird. It's actually connected.
Oh, there it goes.
It was actually connected, but you just couldn't see it.
So now you got power. You have your oxygen pipe on the wrong side. No, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
No, that's on the right side.
You're definitely no valid oxygen tank. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
It filled up with oxygen. It says no valid oxygen tank. Wait a minute. What? Hold on.
Oh, it's because it's not... Wait, are you sure it's a compressor?
I thought it was a compressor. What's the, Wait. I wish I could go back to my thing now and look at it. I thought I glanced at it before on the way out here. It might not be a compressor, but that looks right. It took oxygen from the tank and filled it up. Oh. Yeah, it would have to be the compressor.
Yeah, I'm looking at everything here. Collector, decompressor.
Unless it's a decompressor. Hold on. Let me go back to my home.
Storage. Yeah, decompressor. Oxygen decompressor will unload oxygen into internal storage from an oxygen tank.
Okay, so it was the decompressor you needed.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, I just wanted to waste your time. Mission accomplished. Dude, your rocket just like shoved me out of the way. Whoa, your rocket's like a bounce house, man.
Bounce house.
Yeah.
Bounce house.
Come over here. Check this out. Yeah, boing.
Yeah, I don't want to get...
You go like bouncing off of the thing if you run into it. It's weird. Did you do it?
I don't have this problem.
Wait. Well, if you're in the air and then you hit it, you don't bounce away?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do. Huh. Okay. Alright, we're out of time again.
Okay, guys. I'll let you see a nice view of Guude's solar field. Jesus, there's so many. So many. See ya.